who's left?
Brad.
Brad.
I gotta
It's
go.
Brad.
I
Knock
gotta
him
go.
dead, Brad.
We'll let you
Yeah.
read, Brad.
Yeah, thanks.
You thinks?
Thanks, Ryan. Number 11. I was going to do
Hey.
number 7, but hey, what the hell? This one sounds interesting too.
Okay.
You always got to let the last man go. It's honorable. He's the last guy to make it out of the bag. The warrior. He's the last samurai, man. You have to give some thought and wonder, how did this little M&M do it? How was he skilled enough to be the last M&M in the bag out of all the other M&Ms in the bag? All the different colors, all the different sizes. I always let the last one go because he was the strongest, the swiftest, the smartest peanut out of all the bunch. If you respect the candy, you gotta respect the nut. Some people will call it science. Others will call it luck. I like to call it, well, I like to call it destiny. It was destiny combined with talent that made this little fella survive. Picture it. All of those other peanuts, some bigger than you, some faster than you, some smarter than you, all fighting to stay in the back of the bag when you turn it upside down to eat one of them. This little fella, well, he beat the odds. He deserves to be set free. Just on moral obligation alone. Call me crazy, but no matter what you say, I'm always going to let the last man go.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Fun, man.
I
I like
Love that one.
That was awesome. That was
Thank you.
freaking awesome.
Cute.
So, Brad,
Great.
the most important question.
Uh.
What color was the last man in the bag?
Unfortunately, it was brown.
Oh, well. No, what I liked was when you talked about the last man, you changed your voice. You liked that last man. The rest
Yeah.
of it was almost, it wasn't throwaway, but it was
Right.
background. Building up to the last man. All the last man. Last man. There he is. There he is. Look at that. There he is. That was good. I loved it.
Thank you. I've been trying to play a lot with volume. Mel, you do that
Yeah.
well. Bruce, you do that well. Mo, everybody pretty much does it well. I mean, but it is very hard to figure, well, where am I going to go and make things softer? Where am I going to go? Maybe speed up the tempo a little bit.
Yes.
And, to change my voice, if I just sit here and I just read it, my voice won't change. But if I get my hands involved, and if I'm doing this and doing, bigger and smaller, tough, that helps me become more of a character.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
more
It worked.
real.
It worked. It worked.
Yeah.
I mean, when you talk
it's a
to-
full body experience there, Brad.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Great script with you. Great.
Yeah, I would encourage you to play with it some more between now and when we see you next.
Okay.
It started a little more commercial.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah. That's your MO, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah. I would love to see a little less commercial and a little more dynamic character wise.
Okay.
Figure out who you're talking to. Talking to you, talking to somebody else, or
I thought I was talking to like a buddy of mine,
Yeah.
and we had this bag of M&Ms and there was only one left in it. And I pulled it out and I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh yeah, look at this M&M. This is the only one left. This is amazing. All these other ones might be faster and bigger, but hey,
What kind of
this
character
little
are
guy
you?
made it.
What kind of character are you?
I just thought I was just kind of like an everyday guy, just talking.
everyday guy.
Yeah, just talking to my buddy. We're just hanging out, maybe sitting on a curb or something, just sitting on the bench, waiting for the bus, So
And I thought you were just another little M&M hanging out in a bag.
oh, that's cool too. I like that take. I like that take.
That's good.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Coach
There are
Mel,
so
you
many,
have some more.
so many options you can go with this one, Brad.
Yeah, I'll mess
Um,
with it.
Yeah, play with it. That would. Oh my gosh.
I think
Yeah.
you should get a bag of M&Ms and do
I'm gonna do that next time.
do
Yeah.
it with your child.
You
Pull
know,
the script out and do it with you. Don't let them have the last one though. Tell them the story
Yeah.
about the last.
Yeah.
That's
the
right.
last
that-
and
that's cool,
meanwhile,
too.
while you're eating it, tell the last story of the last one.
Yeah, that's great. I like that.
You can't eat
Because
your
that
own
could be like the
kind.
slide of your friend, right? Look, and I'm going to tell you those. You
Yeah.
really, you can leave the last one go. And how do they get in there? Like
Well,
you never know it.
You know, I'm thinking too, when he dumps the bag out, all these M&Ms, they have like a little hands and legs. They're like, "Ah!" And there's one just like holding onto the bag. "Ah!" You know, so that's what I'm thinking.
The Last Samurai.
You know, I'm thinking like Tom Cruise when I originally read it, because he's got the the Last Samurai, and
The
I'm like,
Last
oh, this is even better. It's M&Ms. That's what I was thinking. I'm the Last Samurai.
that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally
And
different.
that's another part of it, Brad. That voice you just played with, you can
Yeah.
pull that in there.
Mm.
Okay, you're cool. I
You know,
like to do
you
that.
can-
Yeah.
You can totally pull in some voices, give the M&M a personality itself. Like there's, oh man, you can go so many different ways with this.
Okay, cool. I like that. Thanks for the pointers.
When I first read this script, I thought of like almost like a Bill and Ted type character, just that
Yeah.
real like stoner type, spacey type guy, like
He's the
uh,
Last Samurai, man.
he's the warrior. He's
Yeah.
the last samurai, man. Right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
totally just go kind of crazy.
It's honorable.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Dude, this guy made it all the way.
He's
Yeah,
like the last
exactly.
guy to make it out of the bag.
When you were reading it, Brad, great job, and
Thank you.
what a lot to play with. It reminded me, the movie Stand by Me, the scene
Yeah,
where they're
yeah.
talking about the cherries Pez
Yeah.
kid, yeah, and he's talking about how cool they are, and like there's nothing like cherry Pez. Like it seemed like you were just
Yeah.
like getting to that point. That's what the energy and the sound that it reminded me of.
Yeah, that's a good movie too. I just let my daughter watch that movie. That's a good one.
Awesome,
Yeah.
River Phoenix.
Oh, man.
The pie eating contest.
The pie. It's the
Crazy.
best.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice work, man.